What's up, y'all? My name is Nick DMV, and first to get started, I just want to give you guys a tour of my past Minecraft world. Now, on the stream, we won't be playing on this world, unless you guys really want me to, but the goal is to start a brand new world, so let's take a tour. I actually am going to be playing controller because I'm an Xbox player, so I'm going to play the games that I can't play on controller. I'll play on controller, and things that I have to play on keyboard, I'll play on keyboard. So, by the way, this is a full survival world, you know what I'm saying? So, and this tour would be a lot quicker if my elytra was fucking broken all the time. And they got rid of all like the XP glitches and stuff like that. But so we start in my version of Atlantis, and essentially, this is just a water kingdom. This isn't the spawn point, it's actually pretty far from the spawn point, but this is the last location I was when I played this map. And I think this is a pretty cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like Water Kingdom. And everybody can actually breathe underwater because I set up, I forgot what these are called. I think they're called like Heart of the Sea or some shit like that. But yeah, I got two of these, one on each side. So one on that side, and then another one on this side. So the original plan was to build a bunch of buildings underwater, but that obviously did not end up working out. And I don't really play this world anymore. I don't really play Minecraft in general anymore, but obviously I'm trying to get back into that, so that'll be cool. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is go to the main village. So we're on our way to the main village. Look on the map. It's just it's gonna actually take a while because my elytra. Maybe I can snag some XP out of this chicken right here. Yeah, I didn't get any. So we're heading over to the main village. And it's just a straight path from the Water Kingdom. And luckily there is, in general, a lot of water on this map, so I can use my Riptide Trident. That's good. And as you can see, stuff starts to load in the distance, which is a skyscraper. You can see it to the sort of the left. We'll take a look at it first before we head to the main village. We're not gonna go up there, but because it's pretty simple. But just a little skyscraper. The plan was, so me and my friend actually covered the entire mountaintop with polish and destite, and the plan was to build a few buildings over there, but obviously that didn't happen. The problem with building skyscrapers is that quartz is like one of the most annoying resources to source because it's just super limited. So essentially what you got to do is just keep on going farther and farther from the Ether portal, and that shit sucks. So the main village is starting to load in, and honestly I think it's pretty the castle took me a while to build, so we're gonna head to it first. Why don't, yeah, okay. We are heading into the castle. So it's pretty big. We walk in, there's like a throne. I think a trend that you'll start to notice is that interior design I'm just completely lackluster at. So if anybody's got any tips, definitely help me out. Or if you want to just hop in the world and maybe design them yourself, that could be arranged. So basically in this room, I used to have the villagers in here, and you can see the bell, and basically that would just, you know, get them to run back to their bed. This little balcony overlooking, you know, and then up here is where I keep my stuff. So usually I have a bunch of like hoppers set up, but I took them out, and I'll show you guys what I did with them later. And then just a bunch of my chests, a bunch of shulker boxes and stuff. So I have whatever item it is, and then I'll have, you know, the shulker box filled with that respective item. Grass or nature stuff, cobblestone. So I got a bunch of that. And then up here I got my bed. And then ender chest with a bunch of my stuff. And I'm actually going to put this chest plate on because I don't have my elytra anyways, so. And I got my book full of enchantments. Alright, so we're pretty much done in the castle. Obviously there's other stuff which I can take us to real quick. But for the most part, the castle is empty. So if anybody wants to move in, maybe furnish the inside, that can be arranged, you know what I'm saying? Over here we have just like, I really don't know what to do with the inside of these things because, you know, these are like guard towers. So yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of different balconies and rooms and all that. Most of them are empty. Alright. So next we're heading to the dome. And the plan for the dome was to create a bunch of automatic farms. Obviously not all of that happened. There's still a good amount. This is like a watermelon farm. I'm not even sure if it still works. I haven't played this game in a while. You know how when they update things every couple weeks or whatever, different things start to work and different things stop to work. So I'm not sure if that works. This is like supposed to be a chicken cooker, but it basically turned into an automatic like egg maker. As you can see, there's like a ton of eggs everywhere. This used to work. This is one of the things that stopped working, and basically it was a XP farm that worked on kelp. So it would automatically, you know, farm it, cook it, do all that stuff, and maybe it doesn't really work anymore. Basically, every click those kelp blocks would grow up, and the pistons would, you know, break it, and it would auto cook it, and do all that. And then we're gonna come back to that. Over here we have automatic sheep farm, and I guess it's not working. Maybe the share broke. Yeah, so the shares are broken, so I can fix that easily. But as you can see, you just go down here and there's a bunch of wool. Yeah, and then in here, which I don't think this works anymore either, is an automatic villager farm. And basically, they would just, it's not really for resource gathering, it's more for creating baby villagers, which I'll show you in a sec. So basically, whenever they were made, this space right here isn't big enough for an actual villager to get through, but the baby villagers could. So what they would do is try to go into their bed, and then they would fall into this hole right here. And then all I would have to do is click this button right here, and a minecart would come out, which I can actually show you. Minecart would come out, and it would automatically go down to here, which this worked better in the past. Automatically go down to here, and then it would shoot out into this, and then all I would have to do is come and break the minecart. And as you can see, there's a bunch of villagers in here already. Work in this room. So essentially, I'm not really sure how this came to be. I'm guessing just one of my friends wanted to do something down here, and it was eventually abandoned. So I decided to make an auto sorter, and it doesn't work right now. The plan was to get a full working auto sorter and just clean this whole room out, but that didn't work out. But that leads us into the main base, and this is the first house. This is my friend Zach's house, and this is also another tunnel, which we'll get to later. So it's a calm little house, small house, but it is beautiful from the outside, as you can see. Cool little vibe. And he's got a little stable right here. And then this is the stable that I built for a bunch of the horses, but we don't even really keep horses here, and you'll see where we keep them later. We've got a boxing rink, and we used to have standings. I think I was in second place, but a bunch of us used to just go in here and duke it out. You would leave all your stuff and just punch each other until one of you guys died. And basically, this has been a few things. So originally, when I first built this world, this was originally my house. But then after that, when I moved out, it became a storage place. And then we eventually built a storage place. So now it's kind of just empty. So if anybody wanted to live here, it's yours. And obviously, I suck at furnishing, as I mentioned before. So it's kind of barren in here, but you could, you know, fix that. This is another house that I built, and realistically anybody could have it if they wanted to. So this is basically a giant tree house, and once I get to the top you'll see what it was meant for, but you can go from the inside using a ladder, or you can go from the outside, which we're gonna do. You just go around, and there's another portal here, also an anvil, a couple books. So you take the stairs all the way to the top, and then there's a ladder, double ladder. And basically what this was for was, if my elytra was working I would show you, but it's a great vantage point, and you could get all the way over there to the other settlement, which I'll show you guys later on, of course. This is an enchantment tower, right? I hope you guys enjoy the kind of concept I have up top. So we're gonna head all the way up. Hopefully I don't fall. Let's go. And it's kind of like a floating enchantment room. I thought it was kind of a dope concept. You know, we just got some basic stuff in here. And we have this pool in the middle so that people didn't take fall damage. I forgot what it's called. Let's see what it's called. The beacon. That's what it's called. Beacon. Come a little hidden beacon over here. That's my boy Alex's house right there. This is these two are houses that my friend Jared built. And this was one of the storage systems, and the plan was obviously to build the automatic sorting system in that basement and then move all the stuff out of here into that, but that didn't end up working out. We got a guard castle. This is my little sister's house. Then we got a cool little tower right here. And then this is supposed to be like a blacksmith's house. I think a villager used to live in here, but not anymore. And then nether portal, which we're not going to go to the nether in this video because there's nothing really here. So we're going to follow this path till we get to the other settlement. We're following this path, and there's another settlement over here. And this is the farmhouse, and you'll kind of see why it's called that. So it's a beautiful house, in my opinion at least. And we got a bunch of houses for the dogs. And I can't find my main dog, who's actually named and who's my main companion. But these are all my farm dogs. Pretty cool. Got a bunch of wheat out here. And honestly, I'd want to do more, like add more wheat around it. But I think it's a cool vibe. A little bit of stuff over there, more wheat. And as you can see, the inside of this house is pretty empty because I suck at furnishing. But you'll see here, out of the back, there is an iron farm back there. And we're not going to go over there, but there's an iron farm and a village over there. And then there's actually another village over there. So this was a pretty blessed like seed. A lot of villages around. You can still see a little bit of the main settlement. And then I was starting another house over here, but I quit, man. The resource gathering was crazy. But, you know, if I play this world, I'd come back to it and I'd finish that house. And we do have, you know, we do have a mob spawner, which is like pretty far in that direction. And then there's like a little building in the nether. But other than that, that's pretty much it. We also have a Ender Eye farmer in the Ender world. So yeah, but other than that, that's pretty much it in our world. So the plan is to start another world on stream. Just load into a world. Whatever I get, that's what we're working with. And so yeah, we're gonna do that. And hopefully we can build it up like this world. Maybe make it a little bit better since I learned a lot making this world. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.